Hey everybody, Dr. Derek Alessi. I wanted to send out another quick video this morning with the information that came out regarding New York State that fitness centers and exercise classes cannot start. I sent out an email yesterday, and I think a lot of people already know this because it's media outlets, that New York State at this time is not letting fitness centers or gymnasiums start and operate their business. And that is very disappointing and somewhat shocking considering the fact that they already announced it, that it would be part of phase 4, but then they've excluded it. Now, why I'm talking about this and why it's important is because my business, which is business code 812190, which is non-medical diet and weight loss, physical therapy, physical fitness consultants, is straddling two different businesses. I'm permitted to operate. I'm not a gymnasium. I'm not a health club. A lot of you already know that. I don't even fall under those guidelines. But the limitation, even for my other personal services, is I could do all of my normal office work. I could do all of our nutritional counseling. We could do all of our body fat measurements. We could measure pulse oximetry. We could do the bone density. We can get into the mindset. We could lay the diet out as a nutritionist, and I've been spending a lot of time with clients doing it. But the aspect of the fitness right now is being restricted, and it's being prevented from happening right now, which I think is completely unreasonable. Now, everything that I do, as you know, is done personal training. It's either done privately, one-on-one, or semi-private training, but it's all done in the personal training aspect. Every person is with an instructor each and every time. We don't run fitness classes. We don't run an open gymnasium, which I understand the distinction what the state is trying to make, that's very difficult to control, and they're very worried about those conditions inside those gymnasiums. I get that. There's a lot of people to manage. There's a lot of surface area. There's a lot going on there with little staff to try to pull it off. We're not like that at all, and I think a lot of my clients already know that. I think it's this, though. I think that the state puts guidelines out. They give everyone the opportunity to follow them, and then certainly you must check and audit and make sure that fitness centers are doing it, and I welcome that. In fact, I want that to happen. So what I'm doing, and what I did yesterday, is I spoke to 2 different attorneys, and I am filing a legal complaint against the state in terms of the restriction of commerce in this regard. And we're hoping to get the designation changed on that because it's not fair. Now, yes, every step along the way, I completely agree that regarding coronavirus, in fact, regarding your health and fitness, it must be taken care of. And the message on one hand that the state is saying is if you have underlying conditions, if you have obesity, heart disease, diabetes, blood sugar problems, hypertension, thyroid disorder, if you have other type of underlying conditions, including asthma, autoimmune disease, all of those things increase your risk of contracting COVID-19. True, without question. But then on the other hand, they're preventing people from doing something about it. See, my clientele, generally 40 to 75 years of age, many of which have at least one underlying condition. In fact, it's about 2/3 have at least one underlying condition, and about half have more than one underlying condition. But the people that come to see me understand that, and they want to work on that, and they're trying to improve it. Over the last 5 days, I've been doing all of my client meetings. I've met with over 75 people already. In fact, it is clear that people want to start up. They understand this layoff, this 3-month layoff or quarantine period has not helped them one iota. In terms of the measurements that we've been measuring, overwhelmingly, body fat has been elevated. The obesity level has increased even higher. They understand that. They've accepted it. I don't think any of my clients came in and wanted it. I don't think they said, I want to have higher body fat. I want my percentage of body fat and obesity level to increase. No one said that. In fact, the people that I met said, I understand it's up, but I really did want that to happen, and I'm very upset that it did, but I do understand that I have to work on it, and I want to do the right things, and we can't do that without having our entire program together. Yes, it is one part exercise. Yes, it is one part diet. Yes, it is accountability and having a structure and tracking for success. For For that reason, that's why I am filing that legal complaint against the state. They're restricting the ability to improve yourself. It's not right. And I believe it's very discriminatory against your intentions and against the underlying conditions, which isn't correct. We have to improve our health and fitness, both for the short term right now, for the short term, without question, but also too for the long term. This is still a long-term game as long as you're managing everything properly, which is what we are doing. So I want to keep you up to date. I'm going to keep sending you messages as they happen, and hopefully we get some quicker resolution and get back to work and do what we want to do, improving your body, improving your quality of life. Hopefully today this video served you. I'm Dr. Alessi, asking you to make the most of your life and live it fit.